Hello my fellow freaks, I'm your Dark Overlord, the Chaotic Freak, and today we're gathered together to play more Dragon Age Origins. I am going to start playing Beyond Good and Evil, but honestly, it's been a while since I played Dragon Age because I had to take so long trying to edit it, so I just really want to play it again because it's a really good game. I do want to make a couple quick notes before I get into this. So, first of all, one of the reason my last few videos, the reasons my last few videos have been so long, for one thing, well, mainly it was editing. That's honestly all it was. I was always thinking, okay, this is what I have to cut out. I also cut out that. I also need to make sure I have my subtitles whenever I'm talking too fast. So what I would do is I would just spend a whole lot of time editing, and the editing process that I was doing took forever. So what I'm going to be trying to do from now on is not have to worry about editing. So I'm going to only try to record whenever, basically, I go to record whenever I know I have a lot of free time, and there shouldn't be very many interruptions. And also, I'm going to make an effort to talk more slowly in my videos. I can't promise that's going to turn out very well, but I'm going to try it. Hopefully there shouldn't be a whole lot that gets cut out. I shouldn't be dying as much because I'm playing Hardened now instead of Nightmare. Also, I also noticed that whenever my Roxy, for some reason, whenever I put it into the game capture, or not into the game capture, but whenever I put it to OBS, it's not always like perfectly, like it gets the right dimensions that it's supposed to have on the screen, but that doesn't stretch it out across the screen. Like naturally it would look, hang on, I'm actually going to show you what it would look like naturally. Transform, reset, transform, whoops, okay. This is the size it's supposed to be. So I was originally going to play it just like that, but personally I kind of prefer it to whenever it is stretched to the screen like this. If you guys disagree, then let me know, but I think it looks better like this. I don't want you to do a cutscene right now. That is not what I want you to do. Okay. Sorry for all the talking. I'm just going to go ahead and get into this. I will be having more Beyond Good and Evil coming out next week. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to do of Momon Eternal. I was only just doing that just because I had nothing else to do, and I just wanted a quick video, which wasn't taking way longer than it was supposed to. And I just thought it was funny and goofy. I might do another couple episodes, but I'm probably not even going to do a full Let's Play of it. Unless you guys really want me to. If you guys really want me to, then I'll do it. But yeah. I doubt that you guys are really going to be that interested in it. So, last time, we were getting slaughtered by the Darkspawn, and Terran Logain decided to quit the field at the last minute when he was supposed to go in and attack the Darkspawn to save the king. In the process, all of the Grey Wardens and the king died. So, we're now by ourselves, and we have to go stop Logain from becoming king now, unite the land, and defeat the Blight, with only 2 Grey Wardens and an illegal witch with us. That's all we have. Oh joy. Actually, we do have someone else with us. Well, someone's about to be with us anyway. We also have a dog with us. Do you guys remember when we were in Lothering, or not when we were in Lothering, when we were in Ostagar, and, well, hey, there's a cutscene. This is an important cutscene.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, Your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your majesty?
Burned. Sorry. But anyway, so yeah, Honora is Logain's daughter, and she's the queen. And that was Van Tegan, who was like the second in command in Redcliffe. He's like the lieutenant of the leader. Whatever. He's the Ban. Arl is like the top guy there, though. Anyway, but yeah, back in Ostagar, we saved a dog from Darksome poisoning. Remember? Well, this is that same dog. And he came to join us! He just came to join us, no strings attached, by any means. It's not like, you know, he's being followed by monsters or Darkspawn or anything. Oh, never mind. Alright, so let's save him again.
We must strike quickly!
Darkspawn, slay them all!
I'm also going to use dual striking. Normally I don't usually use it, but last time I used it was actually pretty effective, so it's a good deal.
You will learn
I don't think I can do backstabs with it, though.
Have at it! Let us end this quickly!
If I can, it's not showing. Aha! Take 2 at once.
Very well. As you say.
Yeah, okay, it's not letting me do backstabs. And come on, you're almost dead. Come on, die! Yeah, there we go! He wags his tail happily in pants. I hate dogs. Shoot, go away! No, I'm kidding. Those Darkspawn didn't hurt you, boy, did they? Hate dogs, shoo, go away. I think this is the more to help you come back to Ostagar, or just pet the hound. Let's just pet him.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Barbaria like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not
No,
mangy.
he's not mangy. Sorry. I don't want to be rude, but at the same time, this one seems like seems very soft. But whatever, I'll say this. Why not? I've always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it was meant to be. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway. So yeah, now he's actually a part of our team. Before he set the blue circle around him, which was showing that he was an ally, but he was actually a member of this team. So I can name the dog. I'm going to go ahead and move my camera. See, oh right, I actually decided to put my camera. Whoa, what did I just click on? Is that... Okay. Sorry about that. Not sure what just happened. Anyway. Alright. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move my camera down here. It should stay there. I'm sorry, that was a mistake of mine. I totally forgot to move it there. But that's where I'm gonna keep it. Even though I have, like, a lot of my stats in the lower right, I still... Actually, I figure either lower right or upper left. Because I have my stats for my specific character in the lower right, but then the stats for all my characters in the upper left. So I'm going to go and keep it in the lower right so you guys can see everything for all my characters. But the reason I want it in the lower right, not the lower left, is because all the conversations appear in the lower left. So, yeah. Anyway, what should we name the dog? Sir Pounce-a-Lot? No, that was the name of something else. There was a name I gave him that was really ridiculous. It was like Sir Licks-a-Lot or Sir Barks-a-Lot or something like that. My dad once named him Spaz, which I like the name Spaz. I think it's just funny. You know, we're going to go with Spaz. Because Spaz. I don't know why, but I find the name to be hilarious, so I like it. He is now Spaz. Now you can also talk to him. You can talk to all your party members, and you can also talk to the dog. The dog, his interactions though are very limited. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, he's always happy to see you. Now, can you just think the scoring best is basically, can you lick us clean so we're no longer bleeding? Like, I'll show you. See how I'm covered in blood? Well, now no longer covered in blood. Now we're all, well, actually, they might be covered in blood. Yeah, I'm the only one that's not covered in blood now. Sam clean. Now you can pet him, you can leave him alone, or you can ask him to go find stuff. Now here's the thing about go find stuff. It does not matter where you are, there's a particular list of things he can find, and that list is, there's only so many things. you can actually give the dog specifically gifts, and it's supposed to expand the a number of stuff you can find. Personally, I've never really found it to be useful for that, so I don't really know. But I'll show you an example. You probably can find me something. Okay, you brought me just a random item. Probably, I don't. Usually that's like elf fruit or something like that. You know, something small. Yeah. Anyway, well, I'll do some more stuff with him in the next town. I don't want to sit here the whole time and just constantly be interacting with him. Honestly, I've gotten really good in this game, and especially in talking to my party members. I can get them really high on their approval very, very fast, and I can go through conversations and just get all the conversations done, get them to do maximum approval, get a whole bunch of stuff right away. I'm not going to do that, however. I'm going to slowly take my time and just let us sort of evolve with it. I don't want to have, just 2 hours of me sitting there just talking to party members nonstop, and then do the game and never talk to them again. I don't want it to go like that. Admittedly, certain dialogue options still only become available at certain points in the game, but you can do there's certain base stuff that all characters have that you can do pretty much immediately, and I just don't want to do all that stuff immediately. So, yeah. But I even updated.
Wake up, gentlemen.
Didn't I?
More travelers to
Why do
attend
you guys
to.
not have any arms?
Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense.
I
Greetings,
never should delete my
travelers.
game data.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
we're gonna play a little interesting here. I always wind up fighting these guys, but I like to make them basically choose not to fight me, and then make them fight me anyway. So yeah, you should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
You can actually get the stupid one to run away pretty easily. Well, I say stupid. He's not necessarily. Well, I'm judging him. Okay, yes, I'm judging him. Forgive me. Anyway, you can actually get him to run away if you're a mage. He's like, you can be like, do you really want to mess with a mage? And then he's like, oh, I don't want to be turned into a toad. And then you're just like, all right, let's fight. And he's like, I don't want to be a toad. And then he just runs away, and it's funny. Your toll collectors then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Perhaps charge more then. No. You're fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
Forget it. I'm not paying you, guys.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You know, the Grey Wardens... I never actually done that before. Should I? I wonder if I do that, can I still fight them afterwards? You know what, we're just gonna go ahead and kill him. Actually, let's add bandit slaying to that list.
And just when we had things settled.
We are not alone.
You know, it must be really difficult to see where the attacks came from since he has no arms. Why does he not have any arms? I got to fix this after this episode. I got to just see if I can update or not or something. Because I don't know why he has no arms. He should have arms. I could have sworn it was fully updated.
It will be done.
All right, we surrender.
He's still frozen
We're
by
just
the
trying
grass
to
spell.
survive before the darkspawn get us all.
Goodbye. You're a criminal!
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Follow me, Miley. I could use some soldiers. No, I'm not gonna do that. Honestly, even if you say that, they're just like, soldiers, we're bandits. We can't follow you. No. It's just like, well, then you can die. Also, questions answered. Turn you to the authorities. Hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Okay, so I can either kill him, or I can say then start running and don't come back. Which one should we do? I think chaotic would be killing him. Full good would probably be like, or like lawful good would probably be I'm turning you to the authorities. But even then, he'll still fight you. You have to kill him anyway. Which I guess I could do that. Or I could just say then start running and don't come back, because that one's kind of more like I'm giving you a chance, but you know, that one seems kind of like chaotic good to me, or lawful. I don't know. It seems a bit more neutral, so I'm going to go with that one.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
We are victorious again.
Yeah, they run towards where the Darkspawn are coming from. At least last I checked, anyway. Now, what I just picked up here from him was actually information for a quest later on that we're going to see in a bit, actually, here in Lothering. So lesser intricate, some trap triggers, more trap triggers, some fire arrows. Fire arrows are helpful, you know, if you have an archer on the team, which we don't at the moment.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Yeah, the two of them don't get along well at all, honestly. So, just get to the point. Would you want to talk about Alistair? You have been very quiet, Alistair, or leave him alone, Morrigan? Would you want to talk about Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long
His
enough.
nose.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go
Morrigan's something
first.
to Alistair. And she thinks he's just absolutely stupid. I'll figure it out. Let's just get going. We should try to use these trees, I assume. We need to hear some news before we can decide. You have thoughts on that point, Alistair? Or, no, we should try to use these trees, I assume.
I agree. Have you looked at them?
Sure, he'll tell us anyway.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
We need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Don't really need the directions, honestly. Oh, my clan has already fled north, we won't find them.
There must be other Dalish in Ferelden. In fact, I'm sure of it.
There you go.
If we head eastward, towards the
Remember, I'm
Brazilian
Dalish elf.
forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there.
Alright. I don't need more directions. We'll find all the map anyway. We use the map to figure out where to go.
Then you have a plan.
So we contact the Grey Wardens.
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
What do you think we should do, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
They both have a good point in that. She has a good point that attacking Loghain, would be, if we could kill him right away, that would be helpful. However, Alistair's a good point that we kind of can't, and then she has a good point that she was just giving her opinion anyway. Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Our Lehman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Not sure any of this is a good idea.
I'm not sure I like any of it either, but we don't have a lot of choice in the matter.
Of course you have a choice. You could run and forget about it all. Let the Darkspawn do as they wish until other Grey Wardens come. If they come.
That's what you call a choice?
It may not be a good choice, but it's a choice nevertheless. We all choose our path, even when it seems there is only one direction we should go.
How enlightening. At any rate, I'll stay with you whatever.
So if I decide to just leave, you'll leave with me? Awesome, let's just go then. Let's get out for all, just forget about this. Congratulations everyone, we finished the game. Great job. No, I'm kidding. We're not allowed to.
Fair enough. Let's head into the
I mean, we
village.
could just quit the game if we
you're
wanted
ready.
to, but I'm not going to. I like the game. I feel like I'm sitting a bit too close to the camera. Alright. We're not even going to go right into the village right now. We're just going to sit over here and see what we can find around here. The refugees, there's elf fruit. I also feel like there's some other items I can pick up around here. Well, there's refugee child. Okay, never mind then. What about over this way? I know I'm just exploring collecting a lot of items, but understand though that you really only have a very small chance to actually spend time in Lothering. Once you leave, Lothering will still be around for a little while, but it will not be very long after that it'll actually be gone.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Like I said, they do not get along. But yeah, your party members will have little conversations like that all the time. They even have them as spaz. Pretty much everyone but Morrigan seems like spaz. You can actually, there's YouTube videos of all the conversations between all the party members, so you can actually go and look them up. And these are not the only party members you get. There are more that you can recruit, obviously. You just have to, go and actually recruit them.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
What are you talking about?
Move
Why
on
did
if
you not have
can.
any armies either?
Lothering's lost.
Dude. Doberman's just outside the village?
Thieves prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Oh, he thinks we're friends. Isn't that sweet? Can I ask a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Fair enough. Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tern Logain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose.
Also,
It's up
I'm
to
going
you.
to turn the Rossi volume down again. I'm going to go and leave it up. I'll determine if I think it's too loud later on or not, because I'm pretty sure that my audio is is louder than my speaking audio is louder than the game audio, so I don't know, we'll figure it out. Also, I'm not making any kind of effort to speak slower at all. I am sorry. Okay, now technically, normally I go over here first and explore everything around here, but based on certain actions I take, Morrigan will not be happy with me, and pretty much she'll lose approval for me, and you kind of want to keep approval with your party members. It makes them happier, makes them want to be around you more often, opens up more dialogue options. I think if it actually gets bad enough, if the approval actually drops low enough, eventually they'll just leave of their own accord. So I can go get another party member right now, And we can go do that because she's much nicer than Morrigan is. So I'm probably just going to have her in my party for now while I deal with stuff over here, then put Morrigan back in when I get a chance. Yeah, I don't care. I'll talk to you later. Not right now.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
That conversation was a completely pointless one, but whatever.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern.
And oh, sold. Oh, that one actually looks like it could be good. Hang on, go take a look at that. Yeah, I got a couple items, but most of these aren't really going to be overly great. Normally I just kind of speed through this stuff. I'm really not going to do it this time. I'm just checking real quick if this would be better than the current one I have equipped. And no. Just no. I'll do some equipment stuff probably in between episodes.
They didn't have anything better.
See, we're not going to here because this is where the nice companion is. This is where another fight is, and fights are exciting. Let's be honest.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
No, they weren't
Gentlemen,
lied. You guys weren't lied
surely
to.
there's no need
People
for
just haven't
trouble.
asked yet.
These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
I tell you how, miss. Please stand back. Let the men handle this. No, I'm sorry. Let's stop putting these guys ahead. You know what? No, I don't. You know what? It looks like he wants to fight. I'm happy to oblige. You know what? He can just. I'm just gonna kill him.
Right. Let's make this quick.
You know what? You came here. You came up to me looking for a fight. That's what you're gonna get. And you're gonna regret it. Also gonna take this guy.
Make this quick!
Instead, do the small fight first.
You cannot win!
I'm getting low on health.
Enough!
I'm impressed, guys. You're actually doing something.
Defend yourself!
I'm gonna heal myself before I die.
Make a
Do
preserve!
archers. Archers. I didn't want to kill the big guy because I knew that the fight would end when I did that. I usually try to let them go.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I told them reporting to Lothering.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
They were going to kill us!
But they failed, and I do not wish death on anyone.
But I do kill them! They can take a message to Lothering.
What do you want to tell him?
He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him. He's going down.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
That should just kill him.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
That's alright, I was trying to save her life. No. She's actually a really good fighter, honestly. It's time for me to leave. Yeah. Who are you anyhow?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering.
If you haven't picked it up, she's the nice party member we can pick up. I am chaotic. Chaotic evil. A pleasure. What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
And just what you wanted from me?
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why are you so eager to come with us?
The Maker told me to.
If you guys remember, the Maker is basically God in this world. So, I'm not saying the Maker didn't tell her to. However, let's say a god tells you in a dream or in some fashion, I would assume it would be in a dream anyway, to go with the next person you meet who is almost killed. And then you meet that person. You help them survive the battle, and then you're just like, hey, I want to go with you. And they ask you why. Should you really respond with just, God told me to. No big deal. Like, just a straight face, like, no emotion, just like, hey, God told me to. Can you elaborate on that? I love this response, though. The Maker's on my side. Welcome aboard, then! I love that response.
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Oh, she can't do
Thank
that
you.
much damage to our party.
I appreciate being given this chance.
Besides, Mulligan, I'm replacing you with her.
I will not let you down.
Temporarily. Taking her to my party.
Blast and damnation.
Indeed.
So yeah. Now I will miss the armor. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing that in between videos. There's not gonna be a whole lot of fights right now. I'm probably gonna end this video before any more fights occur, but not quite yet though. There's still some more stuff I want to do with her and my party. So this guy, he has a quest for us.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison.
Because I'm a
Something
rogue
to
and I
slow
actually
them
can
beasts
make
down or make them think twice.
And to get the ingredients.
Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
I'll show what you've got. I'm actually not going to buy anything quite yet. Like I said, I'll be doing most of the stuff in the next video, but I'm going to go ahead and sell all my junk real quick. Which was 13 items, apparently. Like I said, I'll be dealing with a lot of that stuff in the next video, or between videos. Don't need to do anything up there. I talked to the bartender, but it's not really helpful at all. He's just like, yeah, just don't mind that you kill those people because they're assholes, but like, don't do any more fights in my bar. And I can unlock this because I have lockpicking skills. Can't move it out of the way so I can check this barrel. So I get this iron ring that's worth absolutely nothing to me. It's worth like 2 silver and it does absolutely nothing for you. It's kind of pointless, honestly. Ugh. Yeah, whenever you're dealing with a situation, whoever you have in your party can be important because you can make whatever decision you want in the end. But whoever's in your party is going to either approve or disapprove based on what you choose. If they're not in your party at the moment, like if they're back at camp or whatever, then you don't have to worry about them. They won't actually be, because they won't be there. They can't disapprove of you if you're not, if they don't see it happen. But if they're in your party, then it can cause problems if you want them to approve of you, of course. I also took this guy.
Ha! You see them soldiers run like frightened children. Way to go!
Ha!
You see them...
Normally I talked to him before that, and he's... usually I tell him about the bandits, and he's like, oh, you're the one that drove the bandits. And he's basically telling everyone, hey, this guy drove those bandits, he's a great person, blah, 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 blah. You know, yeah. Hang on, do I have herbalist stuff for trap making? I'm not sure. I don't have trap making or herbalism. I don't know if I can actually take the trap making quest if I don't have trap making skill. I know Morrigan has herbalism though, so I can just take this quest is for herbalism.
You've got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
You think I'm a refugee?
You look better armed than most refugees that come through. Not implying you're a deserter or the like. I'll trust you can take care of yourself.
She was more hoping I can help you. Because I want money and experience.
We need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
Afraid not.
Pity. I've a dozen things to do and only two hands
to... Can I not take the quest?
Too much to do.
Oh, hang on. If I put Morrigan in my party, I know Morrigan has herbalism, so if I put her in my party, I know I just took her out, but...
Of all the...
Indeed.
So hang on, now can I take the quest?
Too much to do, and I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicine. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travel. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
I'm pretty sure I actually just turned items into her. I don't even need to actually make any potions, I think.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people.
I didn't lose that many, did I? I think I only lost like 3 or 4? 3. Okay. Yeah, that's not a big deal, losing just 3 of those. Anyway, bye, Morgan. Thanks. You're helpful. You have me a quest.
Blast and damnation.
Anyway. So, I'm just gonna go set a few more quests, deal with a few conversations, and I'm gonna end it. Oh, item. 54 copper. Awesome. That's a little over half a silver.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps.
What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Why don't you spy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village
Morgan
in his field.
I don't think I know anyone that knows trap making.
I didn't mean to
I can't
bother.
take this quest because no one knows trap making, do they? I know Morgan doesn't, or I think she doesn't. See, I don't have trap making. Even Liliana doesn't. I could swear Liliana would have trap making. She does not. Okay, so next time I level up, I want to take the trap making skill. If I want to take this quest, that is. I don't know. I might. That's if I want to take the quest. If I want to be able to make traps.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car.
Well, oh yeah, there's an audio glitch every now and then. The voices in these particular conversations will sound like super echoey and it's like way out in the background. They are producing a voice, but it's like it sounds like it's coming from like a mile away.
I said enough.
So yeah.
You know.
Oh, there's to be conversation over there. Now, keep in mind, this guy, I know it's going to look like a tall person, but understand, he was what's called a Canary, and they don't really show us very well until the second game, but Canary are not supposed to look human. Think of a giant Minotaur-looking guy. Like, he is, you're just like 7 feet tall, they have horns, they have ripping muscles, I mean, they're not supposed to look human. But this guy does, because they just hadn't really figured out a way to work it in with the character figures at the time. That's all.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
Who put you in here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am chaotic. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but Kunari are renowned warriors. If we could release him, perhaps he might help us.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help?
Yeah, he's not really trusted very well. Keep in mind, Kunari are really honor-bound, so every particular character has a particular set of traits they look for in order to gain or lose approval for you. For Alistair, it's kind of more supporting the land, being nice. Liliana is all about being the best person you can be, being religious, things like that. Sten, actually Morgan, for Morgan, it's kind of being chaotic, kind of going against the norm of society. For Sten, though, it is simply you have to show that you are an honor-bound person. If he challenges your authority all the time, you have to challenge him right back. You have to show that you are a good enough leader to be leading the party all the time. And at first, it took me quite a long time to figure out how to get him to approve of me, but eventually, I kind of got the hang of it. It's not really that difficult. I am sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am. Of course I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is
true. Screw you too. Will the Vermilion let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
And once you get to know him, he explains why he wanted to kill the family and stuff, and why he didn't fight getting arrested or anything. Anyway, I'm probably going to end this video once I get him out. I just want to basically get a whole bunch of quests started, and the reason I want to get him out is because I want to show you guys me getting him out.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
And then, do equipment afterwards.
Is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Yeah, Spaz is smart enough to understand human speech. Doesn't mean he's the smartest guy you'll ever. Doesn't mean he understands the entire situation.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
So themselves, I'm not getting involved. No. Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
There's been so many of these men lately. Heartless opportunists, all.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant.
100 silver? No way. You don't think you're being unscrupulous? I actually don't know what unscrupulous means. I honestly don't.
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin.
Look, I'm hello.
They are desperate.
Because I'm about to solve this problem.
And preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Persuade. I think you can compromise and still make a profit. No?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must. So long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
A fine compromise.
Because...
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Awesome, because now I get to pay normal prices for all your stuff.
I have done it.
I think there is a way to get discount prices from him, but I don't usually bother with that. I usually just... I'm usually just like, you know... Yeah, I usually just get to... I usually just go through the exact same conversation I just
on your
had.
doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
No kidding. I think that's technically against YouTube rules, so I don't think I'm allowed to do that. Technically, I don't think I'm allowed to curse anyway, but I wanted to do it earlier, so... Yeah... Anyway, why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
I could be wrong.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those
I'm
who
going to
will
warn you,
destroy
jerk.
us.
That's the only reason you say I have the black taint on me. How can you even tell anyway? You're just a person. You're not, like, extra special. How could you tell that I'm tainted? Jerk. Anyway. I could just be nice and be like, you poor man, what happened to you? Or don't be a fool. Darkspeed can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
Standing around shouting won't save you.
There is nothing to do. No hope is left.
I could kill him. Dale should keep moving until we can move on, until we can move no more. Or could you click like a chicken when you do that? I've actually never done the Dale shot. I'm actually gonna say that because I've never said that before. Oh.
Are you calling
if I had done that, or if I had
coward?
done the click like a chicken, he would have basically said the same thing. So either way works. Sorry, I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors. But the blackness will come.
There's a nice way to solve that.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Just wait, there's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
There you go. Go to the capital city. Darcy will never think to look for you there. Or at the very least, there's more guards there. That actually, honestly, probably is the better option for no survivability. Yeah. This video is probably going to be close to an hour, but it won't be quite there, I don't think. Notice how fast I can get through the next few cutscenes. I'll do 3 more, and then I'll be, then I'll end the video. Actually,
there's word of Darkspawn
yeah,
stragglers.
okay. There are actually
No
2 cutscenes
sign
I can
of
do
the
right
main
here, but I'm
ward.
not even bothered doing them.
We are
I'll
the
just
only
do
hope of
the
protection
next
this
episode
village
because
has
it's
now,
taking a bit
and I will
longer
not
than I
abandon
meant for it to.
When the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance.
The Chant of Light.
Let those who cry
This is
out
basically the Bible,
comfort.
more or less.
Let those who seek redemption.
I'm not going to listen to it. Get up to her so I can get Sten out.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
Anyway. So, my brother just came in. So I had to jail everyone. This is actually recording on a stream, so...
Okay, what's up, my guys?
I'm just gonna lie and say I have nothing to offer. Even though I have lots of money, I need to save it because I'm on hard mode.
I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then?
What if Leo disapproved me because of that? I don't know, actually. What about Sten, the Canary you imprisoned?
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there a way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Persuade, lie. I could return to people. Oh, no, that actually wouldn't. I don't want to do that. Actually, I suppose that's a no. I was thinking you might release him to my custody.
And what do you say on this, Liliana?
Grey Warden, come on.
You know your
God,
friend better than I.
Yet.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch.
It can actually be kind of difficult to get stand out without Liliana if you don't have legal persuasion, which I don't think I have legal persuasion right now. You can't persuade her to do it, and when when you don't persuade her, then you have to intimidate her, and if you fail to intimidate her, she makes you feel it's like the biggest jerk on the planet. But honestly, me being a rogue, I can actually just I can get some experience here. Codex, yay! But me being rogue, honestly, I can actually just unlock his cage and get him out anyway. I've actually unlocked his cage, gotten him out before I ever even talked to the Revered Mother, and then brought him in to the room with her, and oh, she loses her mind when you do that. She is so pissed off at you. She's like, get that monster out of here! I'm surprised I didn't enter a fight with the Templars. I really thought I was going to. It would be funny. It'd be interesting if you just kill everyone in Lothering. It'd be horrible. But it'd be interesting. Just saying. I'm not gonna pick up any more side quests. I'm just gonna go release Stand and then end the video there. Cause yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit.
I don't like
Next video, I promise.
So let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar.
I
was
guys.
recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking.
That's all point out, we're still in Lothering. She can still go back to the Chantry.
No, I never
This
did
conversation
anything
is supposed
like
to happen
that.
until later on.
I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always
Also, I do love that story by Alistair. You know, just, yeah, I know I kind of ruined it by talking in the middle of it there, but I do find it funny if you were paying attention to the conversation. It would get so quiet he would start yelling to and then people would come running to check on him. Yeah, I find that funny.
The task is finished.
And so it is.
Oh, I
done.
leveled up. Cool.
I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Oh, I could have actually talked to him before I released him, but whatever. Thank you, Stim. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
I'm actually going to temporarily switch him out with Alistair. Not necessarily for every release while I'm here in Lothering. Because you can find lots of equipment for him. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this level up in between episodes as well. So, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please be sure to drop a comment, leave a like, and subscribe to my channel for more content. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter. You can communicate with me far more easily there. There's a link in the description to that, or there's a link to that in the description box below. And with all that being said, you're now required to have an absolutely fantastic day. You have no choice. Also, I'll beautiful people in the next video. Stay freak, everyone. Ciao.